Welcome in here, out there, all around the world to The Late Show. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert. Tonight, I just want to start off, if y'all don't mind, on a personal note, I want to say thank you to my glam squad backstage. They are the hardworking men and women who zhuzh me up before the show. They had a big job tonight because the news this weekend was so horrifying that before I went through hair and makeup, I looked like this. Here's the deal. You see, on Friday, Trump held an Oval Office photo op with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky that turned into a press conference that mutated into a cluster munch. In just 10 minutes, Donald Trump reversed 80 years of post-war U.S. foreign policy. A mere 6 weeks ago, keep in mind, a mere 6 weeks ago, America defended democracy against autocrats and promoted free and open societies all around the world. Now, we're on the same pickleball team with Russia. And you don't want to know whose pickled balls we're playing with. So, our friends are now our enemies. Our enemy is now our friend. We're breaking up with Europe. We're friends with Russia. You could argue that's a good thing. You could argue that's a bad thing. But what you can't argue with is that's the thing. And keep in mind, Zelensky was here to salvage our relationship with Ukraine by joining Trump in a signing ceremony where he would hand over to us 50% of the revenue from Ukraine's rare earth minerals. Instead, Trump and Zelensky's meeting exploded into a shouting match, and talks collapsed in 10 fiery minutes. So things were looking promising, but then everything exploded and collapsed. It's a phenomenon political scientists refer to as the Emilia Perez Oscar campaign. There was tension, really right from the start, right? There was tension in this meeting right from the beginning when a far-right reporter went all mom before church on Zelensky.
And my second question for President Zelensky, why don't you wear a suit? You're at the highest, why don't you wear a suit? You're at the highest level in this country's office and you refuse to wear a suit. Just want to see if do you own a suit?
Yes. No, it's an important question. In the Oval Office, there is a strict dress code of decorum. You must either look like a businessman or a guy trying to hand you a flyer outside of a strip club. All right? Runway 69. We got classy girls. We got classy girls. In response to the reporter's suit question, Zelensky sassed his ass.
I will wear a costume after this war will finish.
Okay.
Yes, maybe one.
Maybe something
like yours, yes.
That'd be great.
Maybe something better.
No. Damn. His nice suit. The store where you bought that, they also have men's department? Seriously, where did you get that suit? Joseph A. Bankrupt? Here's where things went from bad to First, J.D. Vance opened his wet little mouth, which is never a great start. He pops off criticizing the Western alliance for not appeasing Vladimir Putin.
We tried the pathway of Joe Biden of thumping our chest and pretending that the President of the United States' words mattered more than the President of the United States' actions. What makes America a good country is America engaging in diplomacy.
Oh, for Pete's sake. That's not true. We all know Joe Biden never thumped his chest. It would have shattered like a creme brulee. Secret Service won't even let you near the man with a spoon. Zelensky reminded these idiots that you cannot trust Putin.
He broken this ceasefire. He killed our people, and he didn't exchange prisoners. What kind of diplomacy, JD, you are speaking about? What do you mean?
Yes, JD. What kind of diplomacy are you talking about? An ally of the United States is defending his people from a bloodthirsty war criminal, and you're scolding him like a kid who left a wet towel on a wood floor. And you're doing it in front of a bust of Winston Churchill. He looks pissed. I wonder what he's thinking.
JD, I will kick your ass on the beaches. I will kick your ass on the landing grounds. Oh, wait, I have no legs.
Then Zelensky asked Vance if Vance even knew what the hell he was talking about.
Have you
Conflict.
ever been to Ukraine that you say what problems we have?
I have been to.
Come once.
I've actually watched and seen the stories, and I know what happens.
Oh yeah, JD's got to have his stories. Yes. Watching a story about something is exactly the same as experiencing it. Babe, I know what you're feeling. I've never given birth, but I watched Bridget Jones' Baby 3 times. I mean, seriously, where's my epidural? Trump got jealous of Vance's screen time, and he jumped in to paint a grim picture of Ukraine's chances against Putin.
You're right now not in a very good position. You don't have the cards right now. With us, you start having
Not playing
cards.
cards.
But right now, you don't.
I'm
Yeah,
very
you're playing
serious,
cards.
Mr. President.
You're
I'm
playing
very
cards.
serious.
Listen, you're playing cards. You're playing cards. You're at a table. You're all at a table with a bunch of dogs who are drinking beer. You're the little bulldog. Vladimir Putin is the big, beautiful mastiff. And let me tell you, if you don't start thanking me, things are going to get rough. Zelensky kept reminding these numbnuts that Putin breaks every single deal he ever signs, which a reporter then asked Trump about.
What if Russia breaks ceasefire? What if Russia breaks peace talks? What do you do then? I understand that it's a heated conversation right now.
What are you
but
saying?
what
She's
if
asking, what if Russia breaks the ceasefire?
What if anything? What if a bomb drops on your head right now?
Yeah, that's how Putin's going to break the ceasefire. This meeting was embarrassing and chilling and confusing, or as Trump put it,
This is going to be great television. I will say that.
look, as someone who works in the business, by which I mean the industry, you never want to make great television. You want to make good television. Great television means something has gone horribly wrong. Good television is any episode of Elsbeth. Great television is this.
It's a small world, pretending I was a UN interpreter.
He's fine. Kelsey's fine. But that was great television. The room. The room. Wow. The room, the Oval Office there, it was packed with press, including an unnamed reporter from the Russian state media organization TASS. Unnamed? Jim, can we see a picture of that reporter? Aha! Now, one group that wants to say up here, say press, that's okay. One group of folks that was watching that great TV was everyone in Europe. Even before Trump's spittle had been squeegeed up, European leaders rallied around Zelensky, and messages of support flooded in from Germany, France, the Netherlands, Spain, Austria, Belgium, Luxembourg, Sweden, and Ireland. Do you know how bad things have to get for all of Europe to agree on anything? They can't even agree on the way their toilets should be weird. In Germany, we believe there should be something viewing platform in the toilet, so the waste can be examined before being removed using one of the 9 different buttons on the top. Zelensky also received messages of support from political leaders in the former Soviet Union, including Poland, Croatia, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Moldova, Romania, and Slovenia. There was even a moving statement of support from one famous Eastern European aristocrat. A free Ukraine is part of a complete breakfast. Blah. European leaders were so disturbed by Trump's behavior that they held a hastily convened summit in London on Sunday. Stuff like that only happens during a real emergency, like one of your gal pals announces she's getting married to a DJ. Okay, everyone over to my house right now. We cannot let Brenda marry a man who does not have health insurance, but does have a Coke spoon. At the summit, Europe pledged military support to Ukraine, and the president of the European Commission declared that Europe urgently needs to rearm, and member states must be given the fiscal space to carry out a surge in defense spending. Oh, great! Europe's going to get their own giant military now. We can't rearm Germany. You know how they get. And they're good at it. I'll tell you who is happy, because after that disgraceful geopolitical rug pull, Russia is celebrating. Yes, they're celebrating Russian style, drinking vodka out of a pickle jar while they stare bleakly out a window at a leafless tree. Party Rock is in the house tonight. Everybody going to have a good time. We got a great show for you tonight. My guests are Brian Tyree Henry and Tony Hawk. When we come back, Melania Trump. Stick around.